You were born for such a time as this. I ask you to look at your world. In fact, I beseech you not to live in denial. Be courageous and face this moment in time consciously and with all the discernment and clarity within your power. With intellect, with heart, with spiritual intelligence, decipher the hour, the moment in evolutionary time that calls you to be a witness. Indeed, you are called, whether you are young or old. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here, now, in this defining epoch of Earth's story and of the human story itself. You were born for such a time as this. I know that you must feel challenged, because we are all challenged. The air we breathe is challenged. The oceans are challenged. The great forests, the birds, the fish, the frogs, the butterflies, and thousands of species of Earth's great masterpiece of life are challenged in every way. Heroic efforts are being made everywhere to raise the alarm and bear witness to ecological destruction, disease, poverty, genocide, violent conflict, and hostile aggression. The scale of humanity's challenges can seem overwhelming. As I ask you not to live in denial, I also ask you not to become disillusioned, to throw your hands up in despair, or to become numbed. For we know that this is the time for an awakened consciousness, for alertness, for a heightened focus and clarity about the nature of our challenges. An awakened consciousness is fundamentally different than one which is distracted, anxiety-ridden, or preoccupied with blame. An awakened consciousness is radically open to transformation at all levels, from you, the individual, to the collective. It knows that zealous crusades are a part of the old way of doing business, along with converts, captured territories, and strategies for domination. We know that transformation is also more than mental formulas and good ideas. It touches something very deep, something so essential that it affects both heart and mind. Of course, there is no single type of transformation, no singular modality where one recipe works for all, nor is it linear sequential. Transformation may be preceded and followed by steadfast effort, the summoning of will, the continuity of practice, but it has its own mystery. It can bring a subtle shift which reveals an entirely new perspective, or it can bring a jolt or flash of insight which has the power to reorganize our lives, or it can provide the impetus for a great leap of faith. More than anything, transformation requires courage. The courage to face the truth that your own being has great depth. Yes, that within you consciousness can flow from separate little islands of thought and conditioned response to a seemingly oceanic sense of receptivity, connectivity, and coherence. You live at a time when mystical and metaphysical sciences, based on thousands of years of experiential work, are in dialogue with contemporary secular scientific modalities. If you were looking for confirmation of depth, interconnectedness, expanded human capacities, the evidence is there. If you were looking for the evidence of the transformative power of love and forgiveness, gratefulness and altruism, the evidence is there. If you were looking at the role consciousness plays in healing, in physical, emotional, psychological and social healing, the evidence is there.